All right, Coach, congrats on the big win tonight. Another overtime thriller. We've had 2 of those in the series. Just talk about how good it feels right now, especially to rebound after last night.
Yeah, it's an amazing feeling for sure. That was a big win for our team. We worked extremely hard. I thought that was the best game we played all series, and it was nice to see the guys get rewarded for their hard work.
Utah's a team that, they're well known that they play very physical. It seemed to be lacking the first couple games, not necessarily retaliation, but playing their physical game. You guys seem to bring the physicality tonight. Were you happy to see that, finishing checks and all that stuff?
Yeah, I thought our team responded really well to Utah. Utah's a very physical team, but we responded well. We were moving our feet, finishing our checks, and going to the net hard. So that was, it was great to see us execute that part of our game and really key on the intangibles tonight. But again, we had some great individual efforts on our goals, and to see Pat Cullity score that goal in the end, a guy that's been here for 3 years, a leader on our team, it was pretty exciting.
And we talked to him about it, and he said he didn't have his best game last night. Of course, last night the big storyline was the defense. Too many mistakes by the defense. He even admitted one that led to a goal tonight. The redemption factor, just to see him have that moment, the culmination again, like you said, 3 years, and the rebound after last night and the mistake tonight. The rest of the team, just how sweet was the emotion on the bench there for you guys?
Yeah, we had our mistakes tonight certainly, but we rallied every time they scored, and the feeling, it's just elation. Everyone's jumping for joy, and that's what you play the game for, to have those challenges to come in on top.
Question we seem to have asked about 100 times this season: Colton Beck and Wade McLeod. What more can you say about those two?
They're not the biggest guys, but they're finishing their checks. They're giving it everything they have, and they're getting rewarded for it. Those guys have been consistently, producing and being an impact player in the game every game this year.
And finally, when it seemed things were a bit tough last night, you pull off the big overtime win. A lot of momentum back on your side. You guys basically have a week off. You can head home for games 4 and 5. A good chance to put it into the series. And just talk about what's on the docket for the team for the next week, heading into those 2 big games back home.
We're going to enjoy this win tonight. Take a couple days off, just regroup, and then just make sure we're firing all cylinders come next Friday at home.
All right. Well, congrats on the big win, Coach. We'll see you back at Central Arena in about a week.
All right. Thanks.